What is the process to get this mine permitted and built? How long is it going to take? When is it going to be making money?
Well, one of the great things that Rob talked about, the work that's been done. So a lot, start at the basics, right? So first we have to publish the economic assessment report, and then detail the engineering, the mine plan, all that scheduling, all that stuff. What's the power line going to cost? All that. So that's all being done right now. We're super well advanced. We're going to shut off lock the whole economic model down the next week or two. The numbers look really, really encouraging. We'll publish that. Coincident with that, we're going to enter into the formal permitting process in British Columbia. Now, we're pretty experienced with that stuff. We know there's a series of steps. We've got environmental baseline studies going on. We've got community engagement, Aboriginal community engagement. All that stuff is taking place right now. So we have to take our time through that. And you can't rush it. You just got to follow the steps. And so we're doing that very sort of methodically and diligently.
How long do you anticipate permitting to take?
A little over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we're going to start the process in July. The maximum amount of time it could take is 18 months. We think because the project is much smaller, it can move a little bit quicker. But 18 months in the scheme of mining is fast. Yeah. And fortunately, a lot of the baseline and environmental work and things that we need to know has already been done. So we're cataloging all that. We've got a weather station in place. We're doing all the things that you need to do. So if you think about the sequencing of events, you've got the publication of a preliminary economic assessment in July. We're meeting with the BC Environmental Assessment Office in the next week. So that formally starts our permitting process. We've now got the timelines started. We will then move through the process of infill drilling and tightening up the resource in the underground that Rob might want to talk about a little bit, because there's a lot of opportunity to improve economics through that. And then by the end of this year, we're going to publish a feasibility study. And it'll be on the basis of that we'll make a final investment decision to move forward. Everything looks really, really good right now. And then from that point onwards, it's completing permitting, and then it's moving into development. Now, coincident with that, you've got all the exploration work that is then providing news to the marketplace of the upside potential, and that's all the blue sky I've talked about. But this, the project's been shown to work before. Metal prices, we're going to use sort of $1,200 gold prices. We're not going to be aggressive. We don't believe in. We have a philosophy. We don't believe in trying to make a project work by inflating prices or hoping that they're going to go somewhere. Start with a base case. We need sort of 30% plus internal rates of return, which we think will far and exceed